everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing fine. So in this video I'm going to review the book Pretty Girls by Karin Slaughter. This is the most disturbing book that I have ever read. Like, I wasn't expecting this book to be this disturbing when people were saying it's disturbing, but still it was very disturbing, to be honest. So without wasting any time, let's get into the spoiler-free review and plot of this book. There are three sisters. The eldest one, Julia, went missing about 20 years ago. No one knew what happened to her because no body was found, no note, no nothing was found, which tore her family apart. And the remaining two sisters, they also end up parting their ways because of some tragic things. And also after 20 years they came together because of a tragic thing, like tragedy has tear them apart and also bring them together. Now another girl disappeared, and Claire thinks that that girl might not be the only one, and she also thinks that her disappearance is also linked to her sister Julia's disappearance. They starts to dig deeper in the crime, which leads to many shocking discoveries. With their own life at risk, they are trying to find truth, which will bring justice to so many people and also closer to their own family. Now let's get into the review without any spoilers. You will get three POVs in the book. Two of the sisters, Claire and Lydia, and third one is their father's POV, which is through the letters that he has written for the Julia throughout the year. He has written his grief memories with Julia in those letters, and reading those letters are literally heart-wrenching. All the characters in this book seems very real. Like, even though they are worst kind of people, you will still think that, yeah, this type of people can exist in real life too. Sisters' relationship between Claire and Lydia also felt very real, because Claire is youngest, so she has that thing, to lean on people for things. So that thing is also shown in the book, and I'm also youngest in the family, so I can totally relate to that. This is an interesting read, and also the plot is very interesting. This is a kind of book that you will not want to put down while reading it, but you will have to, because the disturbing details of the crime, they are so gore and horrible. It has shown horrible things that a human or a psychopath can do that average normal human like us cannot even think about. Well, author think about that, of course, because I don't know how she came up with those things, like those horrible details. Yeah, this type of things happens in real life. They are also horrible, but this book has that different kind of horrible things written in it. It is definitely a binge worthy type of book, but still you will end up taking break. This was my reaction when I was reading those details or those stories. I was literally staring at the wall after reading some of the details. It is around 500 pages, so yeah, it is a long story, and the major twist in the book was revealed around first half of the book. So after that, it is just some small twists and turns in the book. The book is medium to fast paced, but in between I got little bored or tired, like just a little bit, not too much. Maybe it was too long story for me, because the major revelation was done before the second half of the book, so there wasn't much left. So I was able to kind of predict things, but still it is enjoyable and intriguing read. Even though major revelation was done before, you will still want to know what the ending of the book, and you will also come across some of the horrible things and details about the crime. And if I have to rate this book out of 5 stars, then I will give it 4.5. This book could have been 5 stars. The reason for that half star is that it made me a little bored, and also the major revelation was done way too before, so there was nothing, the surprise element left. Of course, it was important to reveal that thing so the story can go ahead. And I expect second half to be more, interesting, with full of twists and turns. There was, but they were not major, because major revelation was done before the half. Almost around 100 pages out of 500 pages had details of that horrible crime, which was repetitive, and also there was some of the things about their past life. I didn't wanted that, because that thing made me a little bored. There are many triggering things in the book. If you are sensitive to murder, rape, death of parent, kidnapping, suicide, either you should not read this one, or you should think thrice before reading this one, because there are gore descriptions about all these things that I have mentioned. So if you want to read high level of psychological crime thriller, then you should definitely try this book. It's very interesting to read. I don't know if I should use enjoyable read because of the crime shown in this book, but yeah, it is enjoyable read, to be honest. Like, you will like this book if you like reading, you know, gore descriptions and high level psychological crime thrillers. So if you ask me if I'll recommend this book, then I'll definitely recommend this book. Like, I have one friend, she doesn't read thrillers, but I called her and she's a romance reader, and I literally narrated this story to her. She was like, how can you read all these type of things? Because she reads romance books, and of course romance book doesn't have this kind of horrible things in it. You should definitely try this one because I really liked it, and it was literally 4.5 stars. So yeah, so this was my review of Pretty Girls by Karin Slaughter. I hope this was helpful to you. If you read this book, do let me know in the comment section, and also do let me know your favorite books in the comment section. And to connect with me, follow me on my Instagram. I'm very much active there, and also I have a blog where I post book reviews and suggestions and things related to book, because it's a book blog. So do check that out. So see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye bye. 'Cause I'm not just a pretty girl.